This is Paul. Yeah. hmm You know, what's normal? Yes. Let's say I have some personal life experience about something you don't know. Yes. hmm And I explain how an IRA works, a 401k, an investment. Yes. A mutual fund. Mm. Now, it might be, yes, that you're not going to be my client. Yes. But that doesn't mean that I intentionally withhold information that can be beneficial to you. Yes. Because of my want for you, yes, to be successful. Yeah. Now, my wife wanted to make up some crap, yeah, about family violence, child abuse, and assault. Yes. And while on Guam, she tried to make it look like, right now, that I was a child abuser. But I wasn't. Mm. Now, in a normal relationship, yeah, if you were going through a divorce, yeah, and you had that personal life experience, yeah, or you could sit down with your spouse and they could each go through the family law handbook. Yes, I would have asked her, well, what's this? Yeah, the Relocation Act. Hooch. And what's this? Ooch, the Parenting Plan Act. Yeah. And then, since you've been through this before, can you explain to me the Washington State Protection Order Act? Mm. And then, if there's a question about my mental health, yeah, since you've been through it before, could you explain to me what knowledge you have about civil commitment? Now, obviously, this divorce, yeah, very deceitful. Pooch. She was married twice before and she got 5 copies of that, but she didn't want me to have it. Yes. She didn't want me to have notice of court hearings right now. She didn't want me to have custody of my sons. And in the last few weeks, pooch, I've been finding out exactly what should have taken place. Yeah. There should have been a discussion about all the additional laws that are a requirement of a decree of dissolution of marriage in the state of Washington. Now, I've sent 3.5 million emails. Yes. I've made 50,000 videos. And the police department and the sheriff's department decided, yes, to fabricate false evidence that I was in Sequim, Washington. Yes. And that I was in Brennan. Yes. Jefferson County. Pooch. Now, looking through some of the pictures, yeah, that I had posted on my Facebook profile, it looks like, yeah, I made a picture of all the upload times of each of the videos that I made on June 16th of 2017. And I keep telling you, yes, that since I wasn't there right now, that you had an obligation to admit the evidence that would have exonerated me, yes, instead of continuing, yes, in the fraud, pooch, of saying that you said that I was crazy. Now, could you do a warrant search for me? Pooch, right now. Because there should be a warrant for my wife's arrest for contempt of court. Okay. Now, is there a Heidi Lee Budnick warrant for her arrest? Yes, for contempt of court for failing to provide to the court notice of relocation. Did the judge not understand contempt of court? In fact, let's go through all the warrants for arrest again. The warrants for failure to pay child support. Yeah. The warrants for failure to appear. Pooch. And any and all warrants. Yes. Because an individual has committed a crime. Now, I've asked for you to give me custody of my sons. Yeah. And your idea, right, was to fabricate false evidence. Pooch. And then refuse right now to enforce the law. Now, what is contempt of court? Yes. If one of the parents is not following the parenting plan or any other order of the court, yes, that parent may be found in contempt of court. Now, I would say that my wife is in contempt of court. Yes. The parenting plan that was an obligation for me to receive, yeah, she didn't take the time to explain exactly how the parenting plan works. No, she didn't want me to hear how the child support order works. She did not want me to know about the residential summary time report. She did not want me to have any knowledge of what an actual degree of dissolution of marriage is.